Nice one.
Very good.
I keep bigger fish.
Here we go again. We decided to fish at a mussel farm this time, and we thought the best bait to use at a mussel farm would be mussels. In this video we're gonna find out if that's true or not. The night before we actually went fishing at the mussel farm, we found ourselves a nice rocky spot with lots of mussels on it. So usually a good spot to collect mussels is close to those mussel farms if they're close to shore somewhere, because you know the mussels bed and mussels, they get washed off and then you can find them around the rocks. And there is the mussel farm. We went to these rocks and collected half a bucket full of mussels. We then took those mussels home and I prepared them for the next day's fishing. So I first deshelled all the mussels, then I put them in a glass jar and put a lot of salt on them. The salt makes the mussel meat a little bit more tough and preserves them, and it's easier to fish with them afterwards. So after salting those mussels in a glass jar, I left it in the fridge until the next morning. The next morning we took the paddleboard and the kayak to the mussel farm. Right, conditions are looking pretty good. Overcast sky and no wind so far. Let's get out there. Do you want to use soft baits or do you want to try mussels as well?
I try mussels on the kayak for the first time.
Yeah. Pretty busy today, it's a Saturday. But we should find ourselves a nice spot somewhere and drift around that mussel farm. Haitian on the kayak and me on the paddleboard with my new electric paddleboard motor. Turn this on. Pretty much ready to go. Okay, you ready? I think the wind's already picking up a little bit. So the mussel farm was about 1 kilometer away from the shore. Yeah, we paddled out there just at the beginning of the best fishing times. When we got to the mussel farm, we started fishing right away. So we shared the mussels. Haitian had half of the mussels, I took the other half, and we used a 2-hook dropper rig each and tied on some mussels onto those size 5 circle hooks. Let's put some mussels on.
Oh, we will be fine. It's a bit slimy but not stinky, so that's good. First thing for me, how does it look like? Is it right or wrong?
Oi, there we go. Another small little guy.
I think I've got the first fish here. First snappy. Oh gosh, look. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. Snapper is spiky, yeah. First catch of the day.
I started drifting around with my paddleboard while Haitian went right into the mussel farm with the kayak, into some calmer water. And we kept retying our mussels onto these hooks and catching small snapper after small snapper. We had enough of that and we decided that yes, mussels work, but let's try something else. Hopefully we can catch a bigger snapper if we use some lures.
Baits are gone again, so I'm tired of putting new baits and put it back.
So Haitian used her favorite soft bait, Z-Man paddle tail, and I tied on my all-time favorite zest genjig. We went up to one end of the mussel farm and used the current to drift along the edge of the mussel farm. And sure enough, after the first or second cast with that micro jig, I had my first good size snapper in there. So that was pretty good, using a lure, and we got a nice snapper straight away. 5 minutes later, Haitian hooked into an even better size snapper, bigger than the one I got. She was very happy about that.
I got something. Oh, snapper. Oh, this is talking like crazy. Nice, right? Wow, I've got a nice size snapper finally. Wow. I think it's a very good size for eating. Let's keep it, huh? I keep bigger fish.
Well done, that's a nice snapper. Very good. On the and soft bait.
Bite time is on. Put the snapper back into the chiller bag.
Yeah, it was a good 45 centimeter snapper on the paddle tail that has caught us a lot of snapper before. That same lure actually caught her a really nice snapper at another mussel farm in Golden Bay. Yeah, on the second drift we got another one on the micro jig as well, another nice keeper.
This should be enough for us for 1 week or so.
So yeah, that's basically what we found out. So when you go fishing at a mussel farm, I hope this video helped you a little bit. Soft baits, micro jigs, you know, all these kind of lures, they catch bigger fish. And another tip is to fish at the right time. So you want to be there at the bite time. Fish don't feed all the time, you know, they have bite times, and that's what this is all about. Fishingreminder.com, our website. Also, that if you know when the mussel barge is working, that is usually a really good time to fish there, because the mussel barge is processing mussels and it's like a big burley trail in the water. Fish know that, they even know the sound of the mussel barges when the motors are running.
That guy really fast on a paddleboard. What happened to him? Looks like he's gonna flip over though.